This week, we take you to the new NBC Sports Grill Brew at Universal Orlando.
And then we head to Disney World for a preview of the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic.
We'll also have the latest theme park news and more coming at you right now. This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
All right, so Halloween's coming up this weekend.
Yes.
We've both been doing some different Halloween events. I went over to Legoland, Florida to take Spencer to Brick or Treat. Had a blast.
Yeah.
She loved it. She loved getting candy, seeing the characters, and was very intensely focused on the fireworks too.
How were the fireworks?
I love the fireworks. It's the first time they've done the fireworks at Brick or Treat this year, and the 3D glasses that they give you to turn the lights of the fireworks into bricks, it's pretty neat.
Wow, that's so awesome. I need to go and do that.
You should. If you have a chance this weekend, you should go.
Yes.
But you went to Halloween Horror
I
Nights.
did. I went to Halloween Horror Nights the other night, and it was Thursday night, and it was very crowded.
It seems to be like the weekdays are even getting crowded as well.
Yes, luckily we have some friends in the show, so we got seats for Bill and Ted's, because otherwise we would have gotten terrible seats, and we did get through 3 houses, which is pretty good.
Which ones?
We did the Anniversary House.
Perfect.
We did the Alice in Mayhem house. And then we did the American Werewolf in London.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you missed some of the other good ones.
I know. Wow. We really wanted to do Insidious and The Purge, but the lines were over 150 minutes. And we just couldn't pay that $99 to do the front of lines.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
That's okay. I mean, we still had fun. We got to see Bill and Ted's, and we got to see the Jack Show, which was
I love
awesome.
that Jack Show. So much fun.
Yep.
All right, well, there's some big news from Universal we need to talk about, so let's get the news in the queue.
Big news this week, another new ride was announced for Universal Orlando, which also means another one is closing.
Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon, will take guests on a race through the iconic city, from the subways to the streets and up into the sky around the skyscrapers.
This ride will be in 3D and is rumored to be similar to Disney's Soarin', or like the video domes used in the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride.
The new Tonight Show attraction will be taking the place of Twister, Ride It Out, at Universal Studios Florida. This Sunday will be your last chance to see Twister. Oh, I love
sad.
Twister.
Yeah.
Twister is my top 10 favorite films of all time, and this ride, as horrible and old as it is, it's still one of those things I love to go and experience. I mean, this was the ride that I was in Sharknado for. So
right.
I mean, I will definitely be there on Sunday at 5 o'clock for the final show, dressed up in my full Pax outfit. I'm going to be Bill Paxton.
There you go. See, I don't necessarily have any emotional attachments to Twister, so it's fine for me. It seems the future is all rides are going to be in 3D now. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, that seems to be the technology nowadays, is screen-based attractions, because they really immerse you into the story a lot better than physical sets do. Whereas physical sets are beautiful to look at, and it's awesome, but it just confines you just to this one area, whereas the screens can really take you out there.
Anywhere. Yep.
So
we'll see how it goes.
I'm excited. Jimmy Fallon's very popular. I'm not necessarily a big fan of the Tonight Show, but they have a lot of viral clips on YouTube, and he's very popular, so I'm sure the ride will be just as popular.
Definitely.
Now, tickets are on sale for the inaugural MegaCon Fan Days.
The 2-day show will debut at the Orange County Convention Center November 21st through 22nd and offer the same fandoms of MegaCon, but with smaller crowds and lower ticket prices.
The event's lineup includes autographs, photo ops, and panels with celebrity guests, Artist Alley, plus costume characters and an exhibit hall with 100,000 square feet of shopping.
For ticket options and the full lineup of scheduled guests and vendors, visit our blog.
Did you go to MegaCon? I can't remember.
I have never been to MegaCon.
MegaCon's so much fun.
Yes, I mean, they had me at lower ticket prices and not as many people.
I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, it's definitely be much. MegaCon's huge, one of the
Right.
biggest conventions here in Orlando. So this will be a smaller version
Yes.
of that. So if you get the thrill of MegaCon without the crowds.
Without the crowds. That sounds perfect to me, because the only thing I've experienced from MegaCon is the traffic on iDrive.
yeah, that'll do it. Have you seen some of the guests that are going to be there?
Mm-mm.
So Jason Isaacs, you know who that is.
Not by name.
Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
John Rhys Davies and Karen Allen from Indiana Jones.
Very cool.
Jason Marsters from Buffy. It's not as big of a celebrity lineup as the regular MegaCon, but it's still what they have is pretty cool.
Definitely.
So I'm hoping we get to go cover this. Now, Chef Rick Bayless is opening a new restaurant called Frontera Fresco at Disney Springs.
The restaurant will feature authentic Mexican specialties such as handcrafted tortas, tacos, salads, fresh-made guacamole, and classic Mexican braised meats, all prepared with natural, locally sourced ingredients.
They will also serve a large selection of margaritas, cocktails, and craft beers and wine.
Frontera Fresco is scheduled to open next summer.
Another restaurant
More
for Disney
food.
Springs.
Gotta love food.
I think I joked about this last week. It's going to be Disney Springs Restaurant is going to be the new official name of this place.
Yeah.
So many different, but that's a good thing because it's a wide variety of food.
We have every single nationality you can think of coming to Disney World, so they had very many options. So that's great for them. I actually love Mexican food right now.
I'm not, my Mexican food expertise mainly sticks to Taco Bell. So I'm not really a connoisseur of Mexican food. So what kind of stuff are you looking forward to for this?
Oh my gosh. First of all, I've never heard of the word torta, but I think that's a thing on their menu.
Okay.
But I love burritos and I love quesadillas. So, and then chips and
Quesadillas
salsa are deep in my heart.
Especially if it's unlimited chips and salsa.
Like at Moe's. They better have unlimited chips and salsa.
You hear that? You hear that? All right. And finally this week, you can now customize your own Magic Band at Magic Kingdom.
The new service is inside the Space Mountain gift shop and gives guests the chance to have various designs printed on one of 8 different Magic Band colors, including purple.
Phone cases can also be printed there. The service is similar to the D-Tech on-demand store over at Disney Springs.
There are around 40 different Magic Band designs to choose from. A handful of the graphics will only be found at Magic Kingdom, showcasing different attractions and icons from the park. You can even have your name printed on the Magic Band.
Your custom Magic Band will be printed on the spot using a UV ink that dries immediately.
The price is $21.95 per Magic Band. If you decide to personalize it with your name, it's $29.95.
So yeah, I went and I
got yours.
Got one. I mean, you gotta get purple. Purple is already now my favorite color.
Yeah, I've heard that the purple
beautiful.
is selling out because they didn't have that
option. It's the most
option.
popular option, yeah. And I got the Haunted Mansion one, so it's definitely exclusive to Magic Kingdom. And you can already tell just looking at it, it's a lot more floppy.
It's much more flexible because the original ones are pretty hard.
They're bulky.
They are more bulky. This is really nice. So for me, I would think that, I wouldn't get my name because I have a small wrist. So I feel like, my name would cover all the holes, so it would get in the way there.
The name, from what we've seen, the name goes over these holes right here. So if you have a small wrist, then when you connect it, it's probably going to cover it. So save a few bucks, just get the cool design. Plus, it'll take off the design on this side. So if you really want the full design, just go with the regular one.
Yep, very cool.
I like it. And I was saying, from the moment I ordered it to when it was printed and done, ready to be picked up, 20 minutes.
That's good.
So order it, go ride Space Mountain, then get it on the way out.
They know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Hi, everybody. Hey, let's go to Disney's Animal Kingdom, to Africa. At one side of the Harambe fruit market, a short cement and flagstone path with benches leads through some trees. A large Mickey Mouse head and ears in the cement marks the beginning of this path. It's a big hidden Mickey. It's several feet in diameter, but I'll bet you see a lot of people walking over it and not recognizing it for what it is.
Fun Spot America. More thrills, more value, more memories. Now's the time to ride Orlando's only wooden coaster. Go on the Freedom Flyer. Drive the elevated go-kart tracks. We've got the all-new Screamer. Also new, Water Wars. New games like Transformers and Dirty Driving. Visit Gator Spot and see more than 100 live alligators. Less than half the price of the big parks, Orlando and Kissimmee.
Come on out to Fun Spot, where it's huge.
So you know how I've been on a diet, right?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you'd tell our producer Matt that. A couple weeks ago, he sends me out to cover the Food and Wine Festival, and now he sent me out to check the new NBC Sports Grill Brew.
Oh, that's the new restaurant at Universal Orlando CityWalk. How was the food? Was it too tempting?
Oh yes, I think I may have to do a couple of laps around Fun Spot here to work it all off. Take a look. We are here at Universal Orlando's CityWalk for the grand opening of the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. Now they've rolled out the red carpet for sports celebrities, and we're going to head inside, take a look around, and see what they have to offer.
Welcome to the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. Just like all of NBC Sports, this new restaurant will bring us closer to the games and the players and athletes we love.
What are guests going to expect when they walk in?
Oh my gosh, you're going to expect the best in sports, the best in grill, and the best in brew. This is a great restaurant, over 100 brews, over 75 menu items, and the best seat in the house. It's like a VIP suite in your favorite sport.
So let's talk a little bit about the grill. What kind of food we got here?
Oh my gosh, we from our ribs and steaks and burgers, and it's just not your average burger. So we really are representing fresh food on the grill. So the majority of what we do are done in these custom-made kettle grills that you can see behind you, and is made especially for you in front of you.
And you talked about in the brew over 100 different types of beer, and you partner with Florida Beer, right? We do.
We have 3 very specialty brews that we have for here: the A62 seasonal, and the Firkin beer. So in regards to the IPA A62, we think it's a world-class beer. We've been harvesting it for months. The Firkin, as you know, is a fresh cask conditioned ale, and then our seasonal beer is going to change from by seasons. When in the summer, we're going to go pick all the harvest from local growers in Florida. We believe that summer beer has a citrus component. So whether it's orange or grapefruit or lemons or limes, we really want to partner with a local farm and make that part of our culture.
All right, so right here I got the hickory smoked baby back rib with the NBC Sports signature barbecue sauce and a mini onion roll. So I'm going to dig into this. I love me a good rib, so let's give this a shot. Fall off the bone, that's always good. The barbecue sauce has a great kick to it. Let's try the roll. Standard roll. I should probably put some butter or something on it. Nope, no butter. Watching when I eat. So I'm going to watch while I eat the rest of this rib. So, as you can see, brew is part of the name, and they have over 100 different types of beer available on the menu here. This is just one of them. The 862 IPA has a citrus pine taste to it. Very good. So several of the tables here have games in them, like foosball, and right here is a shuffleboard. My dad had a shuffleboard table in his house when I was growing up, so I used to play this all the time. So it's not a lot of sand on here, so let's see how I do. So
aside from those game tables, there's lots of great places to sit and enjoy your meal here at the Grill and Brew. I'm outside on the patio, which is perfect for the fall weather right now. And you notice behind me, they can even open up the windows for the inside. Also, this is downstairs. Upstairs, they have some great views of CityWalk, as well as some views from above looking down into the kitchen area, so you can watch your meal being prepared. So cool. The NBC Sports Grill and Brew is now open here at Universal Orlando's CityWalk, and if you're looking to come grab a bite to eat and cheer on your favorite sports team, you can't miss the place because of the giant 100-foot video screen right behind me.
Let's all raise our glasses and toast the official grand opening of the first ever NBC Sports Grill and Brew, and here's to all the moments to come.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
I swear, Elisa, I just cannot catch a break.
What's wrong, Banks?
Well, look, I guess I really shouldn't complain, but I'm just trying to keep on my diet here, but our producers keep sending me to all the food-related events.
Well, if I wasn't so busy, I'd definitely go for you, but alas, no such luck.
Yeah.
So what kind of food was it this time?
It's a preview of this weekend's Food and Wine Classic over at the Swan and Dolphin Hotel.
That sounds delicious and full of calories.
You are correct on both points.
I'm here at the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotel for a look at their annual Food and Wine Classic. It returns this weekend for the 6th year, and it's usually held outside here in the Causeway, but we're going to go inside for a preview of some of the food that's available. Tell our guests here, it's the 6th annual Food and Wine Classic. What are they going to expect when they come here?
It's so cool because it's basically a large street party, what's going on here. So it's a 2-day street party. We have educational seminars that take place anywhere. The food seminars take place at 2:30. The beverage seminars take place at 4:30. The seminars will all let out at 5:30. The beverage ones will let out at 5:30. The food ones will let out at 3:30. So if you want to get into a beverage one, you can. All these seminars let out into the Causeway Party, and the Causeway Party happens from 5:30 to 9. It has over 40 beverage booths with over 95 different offerings. It has over 15 food booths with over 30 different offerings. So there's a lot of arrays out there for food and beverage. How that kind of works, it works multiple ways. It works as a pay one price ticket, which to get you into the Causeway would be $105. If you want a $20 upcharge, you can get into our beer garden. Our beer garden also has over 23 different beer offerings on each night. It also has some food in there as well. Some of our German favorites: bratwurst, Wiener Schnitzel, and homemade pretzels. So it's worth the price of entry just for the pretzels. Trust me. The beer and everything else is kind of just a little addition. So that's kind of the event. Now, let's say you just want to stop in for a little bit. You don't have to be a hotel guest. Those pop prices, but if you're just, oh my God, I can only come for an hour. We do have like ticket prices, so if you wanted to a la carte the whole thing, you can a la carte the whole thing. You can buy a ticket booth. They have 25 tickets. They're $2 a ticket, so it's a $50 booklet, and then each booth will take tickets for a glass of wine or some food. So if you wanted to pay one price, which is obviously the more economical way to do it, but if you're not here for that long and you just want to stop in for a half an hour or an hour, listen to some music and have some wine, you can also buy one of our ticket books.
So as we said, this is just a preview of what's going to be available this weekend at the Food and Wine Classic. Small selection of menu items. Behind me we have handcrafted German-style sausage as well as Wiener Schnitzel. Right over here we have king crab and hickory smoked mozzarella fritters, bay sea scallops, and my favorite thing that I've had here, I'm going to have another bite, is the prime New York strip with garlic mashed potatoes and sauce bordelaise. Probably some of the best mashed potatoes I've ever had. It's just so creamy and delicious. I'm digging in for another bite. Yeah, not my favorite. I'm kidding. Love it. I'm going to go over here to a brand new offering that's going to be at the Food and Wine Classic this year. Nitro Kettle Corn. Look at that. Woo! You can really feel it. Nice and crispy, too, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, I hear that. I'm looking forward to trying this. Oh, wow. Woo! That's, ooh, that's very sweet. I love that. That's really good. So the Nitro Kettle Corn is part of a brand new area at the Food and Wine Classic this year called Carnival Corner. Basically, just like the name says, your typical carnival fare like kettle corn, corn dogs, and funnel cake. Now, right behind me, we got some funnel cake and different toppings. What kind of toppings do you have available?
Today we have a mixed berry, we have a pineapple, an apricot, and a Nutella.
You know what? I am going to have to try the Nutella. I love me some Nutella. Don't tell the diet that I'm cheating. All right, thank you so much. Oh yeah, let's let this cool down a little bit. Now this is a unique item available here. It's the Shrimp Cocktail Steamroller. It's basically a deconstructed shrimp cocktail. You just take it, and it's a very unique way that you eat this. Tony had it earlier. Take a look at this. So that is just a preview of the Food and Wine Classic coming here to Swan Dolphin this weekend, October 30th and 31st. To see various tickets you can order, you can go to swandolphinfoodandwineclassic.com to get your tickets, and we hope to see you out here.
If you're staying in Orlando and have your own car, driving to the theme parks may not be your best option. Many hotels and resorts have shuttles that go to the various parks. Sometimes they're complimentary and sometimes they're not. You'll need to check the times and costs of the shuttles versus the cost of gas and parking. Depending on your situation, one may be more beneficial than the other. Attractions Magazine is your guide to the world's greatest theme parks and attractions. Get the best information, photos, travel tips, rumors, interviews, and reviews from Attractions Magazine. Whether it's new, unique, big or small, or your theme park favorites, we cover it all in Attractions Magazine. Each issue features Central Florida's thrills and excitement delivered directly to your doorstep. Subscribe today at attractionsmagazine.com.
Before we get to this week's events, I have a shout out to Michael Bingham. Great to tweet with you.
And I have a shout out to Jeff, Jackie, Daniel, and Alex Thomas, who are heading to Orlando next week. It's about time you guys get back to Orlando. Have fun.
And now for the calendar. It's Halloween, so there's lots going on this week.
Halloween Horror Nights 25 concludes this year with events every night now through Sunday.
Brick or Treat ends at Legoland on Saturday.
Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens Tampa comes to a close with events tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
SeaWorld's Halloween Spooktacular also draws to an end this Saturday.
And as you saw earlier, the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic takes place tomorrow and Saturday.
And Spooky Empire Halloween and Horror Convention takes place tomorrow through Sunday at the Hyatt Regency on International Drive.
Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
And now, as always, we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit meitravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on YouTube, Bright House Cable TV Channel 999, iTunes, and through the O-Town app on Roku and Amazon Fire.
You can also visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook.
We also have a new deal with Theme Park Connection. If you spend $100 with them, you'll get a free copy of the magazine. And if you spend $250, you'll get a free one-year subscription to the magazine. Pretty good deal. All right, going through the calendar, everything's closing. It's ending. Halloween's going away.
Goodbye, Halloween.
But hello, holidays and
yes,
Christmas.
Your
and
favorite.
Favorite time of the year. And I'm excited. I know a lot of people see all on Facebook and Twitter. They're always like, oh, let's celebrate Thanksgiving first. Too early. You know, we'll celebrate Thanksgiving. It's all good. But in Orlando, we start Christmas on November 2nd. So that's my decorations are going up.
I understand. It only happens once a year. Why not go big?
But before we do that, we got Halloween this weekend. What are your plans?
Well, I'll be working at SeaWorld for Halloween Spectacular. That'll be lots of fun. And then I just plan on staying home and giving out candy to trick-or-treaters.
It's pretty much the same thing. It'll be me and the daughter giving out some candy. I'm going to be dressing up, though. I know I'm not going out, but I'm going to dress up, like I said earlier. We're putting on a Bill Paxton outfit. I'll wear that on Halloween, and then I'll wear it again on Sunday when I go over to see the final Twister. So if you're going to be there in Universal on Sunday, say hi if you see me.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all,
have fun.
Secret Blooper of the Week. CityWalk tonight for the grand opening of the NBC Sports Grill and Brew. Now, they rolled out the red carpet for sports celebrities and apparently show celebrities, too. What are you doing here?
Sorry, this is your segment.
Get to HHN. So let's see if I can get into the three. Wow, that stopped with the NBC Sports signature barbecue sauce and a minion. What? I don't know. What do you guys think? I love attractions, but I think I could be a good sports analyst. Yes. Yeah, so what do you think about the football?
Well, it sounds pretty good this year. I don't know, but personally, I got the Broncos as the first-round exit of the playoffs.
Okay, and what do you think? The Mets are going to the World Series, huh?
Well, they beat the Cubs. Yeah. I'd say that probably put them on a ticket to the World Series.
It returns for the 6th year this year. And I'm saying year a lot because it's a yearly event. We'll do that again.
And then we had the